Good morning, YouTube. Here is another day that we get to enjoy together. It is not even 9 a.m., and I already said my morning prayers, and I have every intention on doing some of my classes, but right now, your girl wants some cabbage. I want some cabbage with some sausage that I already made. So I have my sausage in here, I have my butter here. Why is it there and not in the pan? I don't know, but maybe now it's a good time to drop this butter in the pan. If anybody knows what I know, butter is getting expensive. So I did buy some of that alternate butter. I didn't feel too good about putting that in my food. I'm not I'm not one of them perfect cooks and the most healthiest cooks. I'm ever gonna be that. My budget is very small, so I have to eat to survive at this point. But I didn't feel too good about putting that alternate type of butter in my food, especially since I'm trying to, stay as pain free as possible. So I'm going to stick my butter in here, but I believe I'm going to use all of this butter. But for right now, I'm just going to take a hunk of it and put that in my pan. I'm gonna turn my pan. I don't want it too hot because I don't want to start burning the butter. But just a few minutes ago, I just remembered this dream I had. Oh my goodness! And I have to tell you about the dream because it's right on my mind. I went somewhere, and wherever I went, there was a drive-through window, and it was, of course, down to standing level. But the girl took a whole bunch of money from the top of something and she put it into like a big long pan, and then out of nowhere she handed me a sleeve of money and said, would you like 10,000? And I said yes, and I didn't know what to say, so I said yes, and she gave it to me and I hid it under something and I felt dirty about it. So I went about my day or whatever. Then I said to myself, shit, that money is not legal money. Somebody might come after me. I might have been under a camera or something. So, however it happened, I returned to the location and there was this sexy high yellow vanilla ice cream cone guy there with some bow legs. Oh my goodness, why am I dreaming about other men? I don't know, but this man was hot to trot, boys and girls. And I went there and I handed over the money. I said, someone gave me this and I don't feel comfortable keeping it. But it turns out that a car was coming. I see the dream so vividly. A car was coming, and this man told me to get in. Let's go for a ride. And I got in, but I knew the man. And if I'm not mistaken, I knew the man. He wasn't a stranger, but I didn't know that he was connected to the sexy vanilla ice cream cone. So when I found out that, I was a goo guy and all that in the back seat. So when he noticed what I was doing, he went into a location a few minutes later where that young guy was at, I guess to make sure that we were in the same airspace together. And I did everything I could to calm myself down, but I couldn't calm myself down. I was like a giddy little girl, in a teddy bear store. So I don't know what happened, but I do know somewhere down the line, I think somebody bust my mouth open or something. I ended up in a domestic situation, but it was definitely not that cute guy. It was someone with much darker skin that did it. But I'm not telling you that to make you feel bad about my dream, because I did get to see that sexy vanilla ice cream cone. So there you go. When you're using a wide surface, it's hard, to get it all in without spilling it all over the floor and that type of stuff. Now I have my other half of my cabbage that has to go into a Ziploc bag. I bought 4 cabbages when I went to the supermarket, and I'm down. I think I had. Ooh, I got two. I got 2.5 left. I'm gonna put in a few shakes of garlic, and unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go outside today. Maybe today I don't want to. Lord knows I don't want to go out that door, but I need some garlic. I cannot find my garlic, but I do have garlic and pepper together. I hate having to open it. Oh, here goes one right here. I was gonna say I hate to have to open up another one because I had one that was open. This has a lot of garlic, a lot of pepper. So I'm gonna let this be it. This is the one I purchased from the Dollar Tree. When I go back there, I hope they have some more because I love this seasoning right here. Let me put it right here so you can see it. This large bottle is $1.25. Now it's probably $1.50, $1.75, but it's still worth it. And if I go there, I'm gonna pick up about 5 of them. I have some in my freezer. I see 2, and I see another bottle of some type of McCormick seasoning. That was pepper, garlic. I'm sure there was a little bit of salt in there. Paprika. And I'm gonna just toss in a few shakes of hot sauce. Was that a few? And now, I'm not going to put any parsley or anything like that in it, but I am going to put some of my sausage in it. Although my sausage is browned already, I'm going to put some sausage in it, let it cook down, get the flavors in there, and do all of that, that stuff. You're probably saying to yourself, didn't she just use that rag over there? Just ask yourself if that was paper towel. Didn't I just waste that paper towel over there? Just ask yourself that. And we probably make some magic together. I'm going to use my kitchen scissors. Sometimes it's easier for me just to use a scissor than it is for me to use a knife. If you're wondering why I'm cutting my sausage, I like to have a bite of meat in every forkful of cabbage, but I don't necessarily want to put all of the hunks in there because it would allow me to save some of the sausage if I choose to save it, if it's not enough for me to have it in my pot. But if I want to eat more than one meal during the day or save some, I would like to put it smaller so I can have some to share about the pot. And I think I need the other piece of butter. smells delicious, boys and girls. I had got greasy on my handle. I think I'm going to use it all. This is turkey sausage. This is turkey sausage, and I'll show you one. This one says pork and beef, but it's not. It's this type of sausage, though. I purchased it from Aldi. It was, I believe, $2.49 or 39 cents. I picked up all that they had, so I have an abundance of sausage. Now, the last time I made my cabbage, it was so tough. I don't know what happened, but I did cook it long enough. When I say tough, it tasted like I was fighting with an eraser. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully I can do away with that. But I don't want to have to cook another meal today. I'm feeling dizzy, and I'm a little exhausted. I'm a little weak. I don't know why, but that's how I woke up this morning. And I'm trying to make me a cup of tea. Chamomile tea helps with depression, but I am so tired. I am so tired. I don't want to turn my pot off right now. I do need my walker though. I'm so sorry. My elevator is broken, which means although I have no one to bring me anything to eat, if I did, they wouldn't walk up 12 flights of stairs to bring it to me. I'm gonna leave my pot on low, and hopefully I can make it to my seat and make it back to the pot. I'm gonna turn it down to low. I don't want it to actually turn it off, but I'm definitely not doing too well today. I don't like putting this on YouTube, so I may not keep my channel up anymore. This is definitely not what people want to see. I wanted to read do my classes because I'm in the religious classes, but because I don't have any money to pay for my student class right now and to pay for something else, the student ID, it was 25 and now it's 40, and then something else is 75. Because I don't have any money for that, they won't let me take any of the quizzes. which means obviously I won't be able to get my certificate. So uh, I don't know if I should do the classes just for the information and knowledge and have something to do. But I did contact them and ask them what do I do if I don't have any money. It says that the course is free, and if the course is free, then I shouldn't be obligated to pay for an ID that 9 times out of 10 I won't use. Now the ID gives me discounts at different places. Like if you have a student, you get student ID. But how often do I go anywhere that I need a student ID for a discount? I don't even go to the hair supply store, and they give you a discount. I can't make it to my phone. I just want you to know. That's why I'm standing here. But I think I can make it to the bathroom to wash my sweat off my forehead. If I wasn't the type of person I was, I would rinse my neck in that kitchen sink. But I apologize that I'm about to make a right instead of a leap forward to my kitchen counter. But I am going to the bathroom to wash me a rag to wipe my sweat off. But I can hold this wall faster than I can hold the lower wall. Hot flashes are terrible. Hot flashes are absolutely terrible. I don't know who in this world would ever understand what I go through. The reason why I'm having hot flashes now is because I took bipolar medicine last night. And it's not going to make any secret about these hot flashes. No secret whatsoever. I'm having a fun time so far. This stuff smells so good. Ooh, it smells so good. And it's cooking down, boys and girls. It's cooking down. I do want to take a small taste, but I don't want to take a taste yet until the flavors get in there. But I need enough flavor. I feel dizzy when I don't have my glasses on. I don't know if that's contributing to me feeling the way I feel, but I know I shouldn't be holding on to this damn gas stove. I would like to say thank you for chiming into my videos. I had 7 views yesterday, and although 7 is not a number that someone should jump for, 7 is still a number to be proud of, especially if they watched the video and they came back to watch you on video. But this morning I realized that I wanted to go outside and hand out some bracelets, kindness gifts. And I saw $13 in my Cash App this morning, and I said if I end up with enough. It's hard. It's so hard. I need at least 27 to do an order to where I can get some more supplies to make earrings. I would make earrings and drive around, probably walk around and hand out earrings. I have a package that was delivered yesterday, and I didn't know if it was delivered in my mailbox or if it was delivered in the lobby, which means it's stolen already. But it has 400 of my earring hoops that I need to where I could make my floral earrings, and then that could have been my kindness gift. So I don't know if it was delivered, but the reason why I chose to go to ministry classes is because I realized that I already have a kindness ministry, and I would like to further that. I felt a little discouraged yesterday when I started going through the exam things and all that, and I figured I may not be able to pass the test because I have a memory issue, and I realized that it still wouldn't stop me from being who I am. Having a certificate would allow me to apply for a job at a church, but I don't need that because I would still be doing what I'm doing inside my home. So I just want you to know that anyhow I can get to do another. Um, well, I'm thinking of it. I'm thinking of a website to where I could put up my Cash App, and it would allow me to do my kindness gifts of giving, and I would do earrings and bracelets, the normal things that I normally do, and it would be a way for me to fund my craft. I woke up this morning in the middle of the night. I would think around 3:19 a.m. because when I looked at the clock it was 3:19 a.m. and I said I wanted to clean up all of my crafting supplies and put them away and all that other stuff, but I realized something about myself. If I put it away, it means I'm not using it. And if I'm going to store crafting supplies, which I have already done, crafting supplies for year after year after year, that is a terrible waste of space, and it's a terrible waste of supplies. I don't want to do that. So right here on my kitchen, the passageway from the two rooms, I have my supplies, and I wanted to put them away, but I said I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to make them. I'm going to make them. Even though we're having a tough time, there are still people in this world that could use a little kindness, The other day on my group, my Facebook group, that I don't even know why I even bother in that group. I have 207 members in that group, and only 7, to the most, 7 people see my posts on the post. There's only 2 people, sometimes 3, that will like it and leave a comment. The other day I did a freebie, and I already knew who the freebie was going to, and it went to Beverly. I knew she was going to be the only person to comment. I checked my Facebook yesterday. Now I did put a link to a eBay item in my group, and then I said I wasn't going to share my group anymore because I don't get any whatever from eBay from Facebook. So I said, let me see just this once and see if I should confirm what I want, what I'm feeling. So I went to my group and I listed one of my items, and then I went to check 24 hours later my stats on eBay. I didn't get any views, whether it was external or organic, that day, which serves the purpose of me understanding that these are the methods I have to do to solve the madness of trying to build traffic for myself on my own. That's a chamomile tea bag, and you may be asking why I didn't sit down, because I wouldn't have been able to get back up to get to my stove. That's why I didn't sit down. And if I'm going to feel the way I feel now, I need to eat. I need to eat. And I am down to the bottom of my bucket in my sugar. And I have no more sugar. And I don't want to use real sugar. I know this is not the best. Real sugar, you would see me in the emergency room, left and right. I don't want to use real sugar. My daughter, I think, got me that. I don't know where I got that from. I know I need some more. I ran out of coffee creamer, so there's no more coffee in this girl's life. No way I could drink coffee without creamer. No way. Nice, nice. This is cooking down. Still a little tough. The sausage is smelling up the place. Nice. I think I can taste a little piece. Guess what I did the other day? I took out all my stuff in my drawer and I threw away what I wasn't using. It's okay, but not okay. Definitely need some more seasoning. I think it's actually the cabbage. I think it's the cabbage that's ruined. I don't think it's nothing to do with me cooking. Onion flakes. I don't think it has anything to do with me cooking. This tastes like rubber. I'm gonna turn it up just a nodule. Just a nodule. And I am gonna go sit down. I'm gonna sit down, but you know what happened? I probably can't carry this mug. This whole side of my body is pulling down. It's pulling down because it needs rest. It needs rest. I am so much of a fan of chamomile tea, boys and girls. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And there's no way I can leave my stove. I need to eat. I'm so sorry. I am so blessed to have this chair. I got this chair as a freebie from Wayfair, and it has wheels on it. So I'm going to help myself to a seat right here. And thank you very much for staying with me, boys and girls. Thank you very much for staying with me, but this girl needs a seat. And you can believe me when I tell you, this pot right here, this is gonna be what I eat off of all day. It will not. I don't think there would be another meal on my stove. Nope. Mm. Mm. I never used to like drinking tea. I started drinking tea. I would drink a peppermint tea here and there to make me feel a little energy and things like that. Maybe I will have a peppermint tea. But this chamomile tea, boy, when I tell you it helps you with your mood, yes, it does. Mm. I'm so sorry, boys and girls, but if this is a spammer, y'all are going to hear me whistle. Somebody like to tell me who's ringing my phone like this? Oh, I feel much better now that I'm walking. Oh my goodness, boys and girls. I don't know who that was. The call ID didn't show. I'm hoping it wasn't who I would like it to be. I'm not a type of person that like to call out, so I be hoping sometimes that my phone ring, and sometimes people say I'm mean or whatever because I don't call them. But people don't realize it's only respectful because I'm in the house and they're out in the world. You don't want to be calling people who's driving, might be at the library, might be at work, and those type of things. But I'm starting to feel a little better. I'm starting to feel a little better. You should see me when I was walking to the phone. My head was almost facing my knees. And I know it wasn't my daughter because my daughter has a special ring. But I'm going to have to put a special ring on someone else today. Mm-hmm. I'm going to have to invest in a new phone. Phones are so expensive, but my caller ID doesn't show. My daughter called me at 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's the only call that's coming up on my phone. Boys and girls, guess what I got today? I got an email stating that Walmart will not be doing any more samples. Oh my goodness. And I have a feeling that sooner or later Wayfair is going to stop as well. And I have enough furniture in here. I got way more furniture in here than I could possibly use. But right now, I would like to get samples of things I can use in my kitchen for storage, in my pantry for storage, stuff like that. Maybe another set of sheets. I need some good sheets on my bed. I only have one good pair of sheets, and that's the set that Coral sent me. And I found a cover, and I have the cover, I believe, on my bed right now. But I put the sheets somewhere because I let someone rest here one day, and I put the sheet on the couch in the living room. But when I washed it, I remember I folded it up and I put it somewhere where I don't remember. And I'm not the type of person that will put something somewhere and don't remember where it is. And if I don't remember, all I have to do is start cleaning up. Even if it's already clean, I just start cleaning up and pop, it'll be right in my head. And I'm hoping, and I'm not the type of person that would accuse someone of something I couldn't prove, but I'm hoping that she didn't leave my house. And I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that. Uh-oh, baby, she's getting moist now. She's getting moist now. She's cooking down. She's cooking down. She's starting to look like a plate that I would eat out of. Yes, baby. Yes, yes. What? Yes! Yay! Woo! Yeah. Woo. That tastes good. That tastes good. Whew. Oh, I'm so tired. And I don't want to lay in my bed because I'm gonna lay in my bed and cry. Well, I'm gonna just lay in my bed and cry. I don't know what it is about me. I gotta keep my body gotta be moving. My body gotta be moving, but I'm thinking of hello.
Martin with Christian Leaders Institute. I got your voicemail asking if you can continue taking courses because you have, low income. But yeah, absolutely. You can take any course you'd like. They are all free to take. You can take the quizzes as well. When you come across those donation opportunities that pop up, there should be an X that you can click on just to exit out of that. Once they've placed that on the website, there's it's going to happen because that is how our school is supported and runs is off of donations.
Okay.
So, but don't feel obligated. We completely understand the position you're in, and that's why Christian Leaders Institute exists, is for ministry training for those who, may be in difficult situations with, finances.
Will I be able to end up with a certificate of any kind without?
You'll be able to end up with it'll be an unofficial certificate of completion that you would be able to download and print out yourself. If you did want a official certificate of completion, there is a cost for that.
Okay, how much is the cost for that?
For an official certificate of completion, I think they range from $50 to $100.
Okay, I will be getting an official certificate when I finish. I just wanted to know, could I continue right now because I don't have the donation, but I definitely will be getting an official certificate.
Don't feel obligated with the donation. We know your heart is in it, and if the Lord ever changes your circumstances financially and you feel compelled to give, I'm sure you will. But
I will be.
We want to make the vision and the mission of Christian Leaders is to offer ministry training. So,
thank you.
Free to low cost. So don't even worry about it. Don't feel bad at all.
Thank you so much. I'll be getting my certificate. I will be making a donation, and I will be getting my school ID. At this moment, I just have no way of getting it, and I wasn't.
I totally understand.
Thank you so much for giving me a return call.
You're welcome. You have a blessed day today.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
There you go, boys and girls. I'll be finishing my school, but you know what? You see that? How someone called me? That's what drives me crazy. I already heard it once or twice, which means if I couldn't get to it, don't continuously let it ring. And this is why I have some people blocked on my phone. But I'm hoping that wasn't MJ and that she's in a crisis right now. So what I am going to do is pause my video while I go check and make sure that wasn't on MJ, because MJ would kill me. That was a call for me to take someone to the doctor. So that is going to be $10 towards my class thing that I need today. But boys and girls, I have to say, today's not going to be a good day. I can feel it already. I can feel it already. I may not make it out the house. Oh! No. The elevator's broke. I can't make it out the house. I'm going to have my food now. I'm going to leave it on the same eye so it can get a little softer, but it's definitely cooked. Definitely cooked. But your girl needs something in her stomach to eat. I saw someone a couple days ago on YouTube. She cooks her food, and then to save on electricity, she turns off the stove and she leaves it on here so it can finish whatever it's going to do inside the pot. Now, my electricity situation, this has been the first year that I've ever been in this situation. Normally, I have well enough funds in reserve on my light bill to cover me. It just, this past summer was horrible on my light bill. But I've learned from seeing what that lady did, that when I need to eat something that I feel is not where I need it to be, I just turn off the stove and let the, whatever you consider this, continue to do in the pot, and it absolutely works. But this is actually perfect. It's actually perfect. But I like my cabbage very soft. But my problem now is this hot plate. This is hot plate. Now, when I put the hot sauce in first, I was trying that method to see if I need to change and put the hot sauce on afterwards. I don't like seasoning my plate when my food is in my plate. I like to season my plate when my food is. I like to season my food in my pot. Mm, mm. Oh, oh, oh. Woo! Mm. Woo! Oh my. Oh Lord have mercy. Amen to this pot right here. That hot sauce is in. Mm, in. Ooh. Mm. Oh. Mm. Oh. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There is nothing in this world better than a freaking pot of food that is so good that you want to eat the whole pie. Don't even want to stop. Oh man. The call that came that I couldn't see who was the caller, it was a spam caller. It came up on my caller ID. mm, 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 mm. I don't know which, I think that was turkey. The sausage is a little salty. Not the cabbage. Definitely not the cabbage. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, my body's so tired. My shoulders are so sore. My shoulders are draining, just pulling my body to the floor. Uh, mm. I think I took my garbage out yesterday. I wanted to make sure I looked at the label, but I'm almost positive that was turkey sausage. Mm. You might be noticing I'm eating out of a saucer. In 1990, I had gastric bypass, and because I don't eat a lot of sugar, my stomach, my doctor said it's still about 4 ounces. 4 ounces, maybe a smidgen larger, but I can't eat a plate of food. And although you may hear me complain sometimes, which I'm not trying to, that I don't want my stomach to get any bigger, I don't. I don't. It is a pet peeve of mine. I have a condition where I see myself larger than I really am, but I can tell that I gained weight, and I gained weight in my stomach a lot, and that's because I'm getting a tire around my belly. And I noticed that someone else in my family has the same condition because I hear some of the words she uses, but I don't want my stomach to be sitting on my lap. I don't want to look down when I'm using the bathroom and can't see my body to clean myself where I need to clean and all that other stuff. I don't mean to make this nasty, but as I'm sitting here, I can feel the weight that I gained right here. If you look, if I could, I can feel it right here, like when my arm goes down. So I'm gonna try to use the two cabbages that I have left. Mm. Mm. But I definitely don't want any more sausage for right now. Mm. I had gotten so unwell, I started making sandwiches. I made a pot of pasta, which I ate about 2 bowls of, and then I started eating cookies. I'm not gonna blame it on the cookies because the cookies is low in sugar, but eating a few sandwiches, that did it. But my stomach is full. Uh, I'm absolutely done. I'm going to say thank you for watching, and I'm going to. Oh, I'm so tired. This chair is beautiful. Lift this chair. could have had it's on a slant, so you don't sit straight up like you think. You may see me, I'm leaning back. It has like a slant. I think this is beautiful. I need one more chair like this for my bedroom. But it's time to start my religious classes. Thank you so much for watching my video. Bye bye.